Okay, race fans, let's recap the races from Saturday, June 20th here at Delaware Park. We had beautiful weather, a nice crowd, 3 big fields on the turf, lots of action. Hope you had a good day out here on Saturday. Let's get right to the racing action here with race 1. Race 1 would kick off the popular early pick 5. They bet over 26,000 into the early pick 5 on Saturday. We're going a flat mile on the main track. We were fast and firm all afternoon on Saturday. Race 1's a claiming 7,500. Filly and Mares 3 and up, and everyone 2 lifetime. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, Josh Brown, with the call of Saturday's race 1.
Away and running. Good speed from Spice Gal and Sweet and Feisty. There's Bull Babe living up to that early speed, and those are the 3 across the track. Up and around the first turn, Spice Gal protects that inside position. Sweet and Feisty takes the fight to her. And on the outside, Bull Babe taps on the brakes and all kinds of space for Rules for 3 up the inside, but is not eager to go. Tapwit Warrior flushes out Radio Goo Goo. Second to last is Noble Annie, and a slow start leaves Essential Girl last of all, but only 3 lengths would cover tip to tail. And it's Sweet and Feisty in the blue cap with a nose in front, but the posse's closing in. Rules for 3 has the rails running. Spice Gal's in the thick of it too. Bull Babe is 4 deep. Tapwit Warriors 5 wide. 6 deep is Radio Goo Goo. Noble Annie has the run of the race today, and Essential Girl is still last. There's 4 furlongs to go, and Sweet and Feisty's been under massive attack, and Spice Gal is right there applying the heat. Bull Babe goes 3 deep in a wide trip for Tapwit Warrior. Here's the 3/8 pole, and Spice Gal gets shoved upon to try to take the lead away from Sweet and Feisty. Bull Babe continues a wide trip, even wider than that is Tapwit Warrior. Noble Annie's trying to make inroads in that 5th place position. Heads turn for home, still a stack of chances. Spice Gal continues to lead. Floated wide was Bull Babe with Tapwit Warrior. Homeward bound now, and now Spice Gal taking full advantage of the rail draws, kicked away by 3. Tapwit Warrior with a steady grind with Bull Babe chasing. Essential Girl is closing into 4th, but inside the final 16th of a mile. Spice Gal has done enough as that finish line looms, and Spice Gal has won it. Essential Girl, despite a slow start, got 2nd. Tapwit Warrior was the longest shot on the board, and Bull Babe finished 4th.
Spice Gal goes all the way at 5-1. The homebred for Lady Olivia at Northcliffe, and trainer Irvin Flores gets her 2nd lifetime win. 4-year-old filly by Holy Balls paid $13.60 to win race 1. Nice winning ride there by jockey Gavin Ashton on Spice Gal. Let's check out the action here from race 2. We'd kick off the early pick 4 in this race. We're going 6 furlongs, 16,000 starter allowance for Filly and Mares 3 and up. Let's check out the action from race 2.
Away and running. Good speed in the center for My Little White Cat and Tis Purple. They break 1-2, and the pink cap of Tasty Time is right there on the far outside. Let 'Em Hate is also amongst the top 4, and Vanaka is sent in between rivals, and Take Charge Boo is right there on a very tight hold. And last of all is Vino Bella, so there's pace to chase. And My Little Wildcat, the 2nd longest shot on the board, shows that speed in the first 200 yards. But now Tasty Time is raising the stakes on the far outside. Tis Purple continues to stay in the perfect stalking role in 3rd, and Let 'Em Hate deep on the track in 5th. Take Charge Boo's in front of that one. Vanaka 2nd last, and Let 'Em Hate needs a close from last. The quarter pole fast approaches, and Tasty Time comes calling for the lead. Tis Purple is poised to take her on. My Little Wildcat is starting to flounder, and Take Charge Boo is closing in 2. They're across the track as they turn for home. Tis Purple kicks for home and is kicked away to a 3-length lead. Take Charge Boo is the only one with a chance. Vanaka closes late inside the final 16th of a mile. Tis Purple is nicely clear. Take Charge Boo moves into 2nd. Tis Purple has won it. Take Charge Boo was 2nd. 3rd went to Tasty Time, and there's a photo with Vanaka for 4th.
Your leading trainer, Jamie Nass, wins at a nice price here with Tis Purple, who goes off 9-2 and paid $11.20 to win race 2. 4-year-old filly by Tiz DeLaw, now a 3-time winner. Ajari Williams, the winning ride there on Tis Purple. Let's take a look here at race 3. Race 3 would kick off the middle pick 5. It would also kick off that $3 all-turf pick 3. We're going 9 furlongs on a firm turf course with the rail at 32 feet. 16,000 starter allowance here for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's see what happens here in race 3.
Away and running. Bobbling start for Fridays with Murray. Good speed towards the outside from I Do and Wine Collector. Right next to that one is K Paz, who stays beneficial to the inside. And the gray is Fight No More Forever in that 4th place position. The red cap of Realtor covers a little bit of extra ground in 5th. Special Agent Johnson rides the rail. Fridays with Murray had a bad beginning. And Saratoga Cruisers last of all. 1 circuit to go. I'm Due sets the course and shows the way at the 6.5. Chasing in that 2nd place position is K Paz, who's a ground saving 2nd. And Wine Collector, the last one in, and the 2nd one away at the 6 furlong pole. And Fight No More Forever is right there in a race that sees 0 pace whatsoever. Realtor is eager to go on the far outside and joins that fight for that 3rd place check. And Fridays with Murray covers a little bit of extra ground in 6th. Special Agent Johnson has one beaten past the 5, and that Saratoga Cruiser last of all. So I'm Due going as slow as he can, shows 3/4 of a length. Wine Collector applying that moderate pace pressure in 2nd, and Realtor is continuing a wide trip in the red cap in 3rd. Cape has stayed glued towards the rail in 4th, and Fight No More Forever continues to tug hard under the rider's hands. Fridays with Murray's asked for a bit more with 3 furlongs to go in front of Special Agent Johnson, and Saratoga Cruiser last of all. So there goes Wine Collector to confront I'm Due at the quarter pole. Right behind the both of them, here comes Fight No More Forever, and pulled up out of the race was 4 Realtor. They come to the top of the stretch. Wine Collector now confronts I'm Due, and these two go toe-to-toe inside the final 3/16 of a mile. Cape Has is closing in 2, and Special Agent Johnson's in for the fight. At the 16th pole, here comes Special Agent Johnson with all this momentum. Wine Collector digs down for the fight, holding everyone at bay. Wine Collector has won it. Special Agent Johnson 2nd, Fridays with Murray a troubled 3rd, and Cape Has was 4th.
Top veteran jockey Danny Centeno gets the money here on Wine Collector for trainer Rudy Sanchez Solomon. The 5-year-old son of Flame Away, now a 3-time winner. He paid $5.60 to win race 3. Let's take a look here at race 4. Race 4 would kick off the late pick 5. We're going 5.5 furlongs on the main track, beaten claiming 5,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's see what happens here in race 4.
Away and running. Inter Miami showing off that dazzling speed. Amusing Mischief is right there too, and Raj mixes it up. Up the inside, and Kaises comes away a handy 2nd, and Unawinner tracks the pace. Up the inside, Grantic Success is near the backfield with Curlin's cruising, and God With Us is right there too. There's 4 furlongs to go, and Inter Miami crossed in front of the face of the field, and he leads by 1. Tracking intently is Amusing Mischief on the outside, and Kaises stays right there glued towards the rail. Curlin's cruising is starting to gather up momentum on the far outside. God With Us not responding, and Raj is in 6th. Here's the quarter pole. Inter Miami trying to stick and stay. Amusing Mischief is making inroads, and Curlin's cruising is looping up on the far outside, and Kaises chases the speed. Homeward bound now, and Inter Miami is spent. And here comes Kaises up the inside. Amusing Mischief's in for the fight, but Curlin's cruising comes up and over the top. At 9-1, Curlin's cruising has won it. And Kaises was 2nd, then Amusing Mischief, and Inter Miami in the photo.
Nice rally there by Curlin's Cruisin', who goes off at 9-1 and pays $21.60 to win race 4. Nice ride there by jockey Wesley Ho for trainer Daniel Velasquez, the 5-year-old son of Ride On Curlin, now a 5-time winner. He's now made over $100,000 in career earnings. Let's take a look here at race 5 to kick off the late pick 4. We're going a flat mile on the firm turf with the rail at 32 feet, 16,000 starter allowance here in race 5 for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's see what happens here in the 5th.
Away and running. Ragman shows good early toe. Mach 2 Blue is also right there, and so is El Fuego Mas Brillante. Rags to Lace surges up the inside, and Kitten's Ploy came away in fifth. I Wanna Rock's going to caught very deep with Al Rashik with the money on, and Babel is last of all. They curve left, and up top it's Rags to Lace, but that was short-lived as Mach 2 Blue comes calling for the lead at the 6 furlong pole, and Ragman is also right there in a feisty mood too. Kitten's Ploy's deep on the outside to take that second place position away, and chasing in fifth is Al Rashik, who has no excuses today. I Wanna Rock covers a lot of ground with El Fuego Mas Brillante second last, and Babel's last of all. It's a compact field that is spearheaded by Mach 2 Blue with those white blinkers in front, but is hounded every step of the way by Kitten's Ploy. Here comes the favorite, Al Rashik, in hand grabs second and looms on the far outside. Ragman continues to float along in third and trying to close in his Babel. The far turn belongs to Al Rashik, who takes the lead and takes the lead with ease. Kitten's Ploy needs to dig deep and find second. Babel is starting to close in with good strides, and Ragman's a non-threatening fourth. El Fuego Mas Brillante tries to pick off that rival, and it's Al Rashik, the one they gotta catch. Asks for more, kicks away by 3. Trying hard is Kitten's Ploy, who dropped away. Babel's emerging late, and so is El Fuego Mas Brillante, but inside the concluding stages, Al Rashik, the favorite, living up to the 4-5 hype, is nicely clear. It's all Al Rashik who has won it. Second, desperately close. Between Babel and El Fuego Mas Brillante, Ragman was fourth.
Al Rashik, the 5-year-old son of Kitten's Joy, picks up his second lifetime win. He wins for trainer Victor Carrasco Jr. with jockey Jose Batista aboard. Al Rashik went off 4-5 and paid $360 to win race 5. If you hit the early pick 5 on Saturday, that paid well. Early pick 5 paid $1,738.15. Congratulations if you had that. That's a nice score on a Saturday afternoon. Let's take a look here at race 6. Race 6, we're going a flat mile on the main track. 5,000 starter allowance here for filly and mares 3 and up. Let's check out the action from race 6.
Away and running. The one who stood in the gate was Sing Scat and lost all chance. Misinterpretation was the first one to go. Meaty Fast Flower is right there too. Lady Arwen ducks to the inside in front of Luminous Secret, and Sing Scat has to wait for another day. Around the turn they go. Misinterpretation setting a very dawdling pace up top, leads by a length and a half. Meaty Fast Flower chases the path of the 5, Misinterpretation in second, and Lady Arwen is up the inside on a cozy hold in third. Luminous Secret loops up on the far outside, and Sing Scat's last of all. So in a race that sees no speed at all, look at that opening quarter, 26.76 for Misinterpretation. No track records are in jeopardy here. Meaty Fast Flower right there trying to squeeze on through in second, and Lady Arwen is right there with a snug hold against the fence. Luminous Secret is sent wide, and last of all is Sing Scat. They get ready to turn again. Misinterpretation leads 3/4 of a length. Meaty Fast Flower right there trying to pounce. Here comes Luminous Secret on the far outside to confront Misinterpretation, and now the favorites are going to have a sprint for home. Misinterpretation tries to dig deep. Luminous Secret takes the battle to her, and these two ladies take their cat fight past the quarter pole. Misinterpretation trying to repel the challenge of Luminous Secret, and does so willingly at the top of the stretch. Misinterpretation with a long, steady grind leads 3/4 of a length. Luminous Secret is fully stretched, trying to catch and making inroads too. Misinterpretation drifting out, but still holding. Luminous Secret loomed and flattened out. It's Misinterpretation to beat Luminous Secret, Meaty Fast Flower, and Lady Arwen.
Misinterpretation survives the claim of foul there in deep stretch, gets the money at 3-5 for trainer Mike Simone. Cipriana Gill, the winning jockey on the 4-year-old daughter of Vino Rosa, who's now a 6-time winner. She's made close to $100,000 in career earnings. She went off 3-5 and paid $3.40 to win race 6. Here's the field for race 7. First level allowance condition for 3-year-olds and upward, going 7.5 furlongs on the firm turf course. Let's show you the prices here for race 7. The 8 Cloud Music was the winner, with Matty Rowland aboard for Mike Gorham. Cloud Music went off 3-1 and paid $8. The 6-year-old son of Cloud Computing, now a 9-time winner. He's made close to $200,000 in career earnings. The middle pick 5 that started race 3 ended race 7. That pick 5 paid $214.55. And if you played that $3 all-turf pick 3, the all-turf pick 3 returned $81.60. Our thoughts and prayers with the 6th Tunisian Spring from race 7. Hopefully that horse is okay, and our thoughts and prayers to all the connections. Let's take a look here at race 8. Race 8 is going 6 furlongs. Maiden claiming $25,000 for filly and mares 3 and up. Let's see what happens here with the Saturday finale.
Away and running. Good speed on the outside from Capricorn Bell. There goes Molly the Cat. And up the inside, Maddie's Notion shares third with Dina's Touch. Unsettling down, Lighten coming away in 4th. Golden Ellie in that 6th place position. And False Witness under a loose rein is last of all. But it's all Capricorn Bell. She goes as smooth as silk down to the 4 furlong pole. And there's 4 ladies chasing her. They go to the 3.5. Capricorn Bell leads by 3/4 of a length. Molly the Cat's deep on the track. Dina's Touch is right there in the thick of it too. Maddie's Notion rides that rail. Lighten gets a couple of scrubs to stay with the speed and responds. Golden Ellie one beaten, and False Witness still last of all. So it's still Capricorn Bell coming back to the face of the field. Molly the Cat continues a long steady grind, and Lighten is starting to unwind at the back of the pack in 3rd as they turn for home. Capricorn Bell running a tough race today. She leads by only 1. Molly the Cat continues to bridge that gap, and here comes Lighten down the center of the track, and it's now Molly the Cat who has first run. Capricorn Bell battles on. Lighten is right there too. 3 across the track. Capricorn Bell, Lighten, and Capricorn Bell, Lighten in a head bob with Capricorn Bell.
Well, your leading trainer, Jamie Ness, he had an $11 winner earlier today in race 2. He gets a $19.60 winner here in the finale. Lighten, the 3-year-old filly by Speightstown, breaks her maiden in career start, number 5. Nice ride there, Edgar Villasmil for the Jamie Ness barn. That's 2 wins on the day for Jamie Ness. He's your leading trainer right now with 22 wins. Light went off 8-1, paid $19.60 to win. The late pick 5 paid well. Late pick 5 on Saturday paid $834.30. Congratulations if you had that. And that would be it. 8 races on a Saturday. Handle for Saturday, not too bad. There was a lot of competition all over the country. Handle on Saturday, a little shy of $1.8 million in total. Thanks to all our fans and bettors for making it all happen. Thanks for the horsemen and all the horses for putting on a great show. We hope you have a good Saturday night, and we look forward to seeing you back here next Wednesday.